Hello everybody, hope you're all doing okay. Hope you've had a good weekend and a good rest. And we're already halfway through the week, aren't we? Goodness me, it goes by so quick. But hey ho. So RPM GT3 Championship Round 3 is at Hockenheim. So I've not done that much testing this week, primarily because of obviously we're all concentrating on Daytona. So the 24 Hours of Daytona is this weekend, and I'm pretty sure the majority is mainly concentrating on that. So I don't think this is going to be the most competitive of fields for that reason. But there's still a good size of cars. So, hope you're all doing good though. So everything's all running. How many drivers do we have in already anyway? Rudy's in, so that's good. Won't actually tell me the number because it's only practice, but as you can see, there's still a good size grid for it. And also, we've got Leah Van Stevelen in the series for the first time this season. Originally, she was actually going to be taking this season off for the RPM GT3 Championship, but she has decided to actually step in for this race. I guess to try and get some seat time. She has been recovering, I think, as well. From some personal issues, but yeah, so I think she's just gonna get a feel of everything. So it'll be interesting to see how she does. So I did say, I've always said before that yes, we're in the same class, but she is way quicker than me. I think she could actually give a fair fight to some of the gold drivers, even with a bit more experience. So. But yeah, that is my looking of it. So let's have a look. Right. Okay. Everything looks okay at the moment. Obviously, I know I've been having some issues with regards to lagging. I am trying to figure out. Oh, I am even lagging on the camera. So that's a bit of a cause for concern if even I'm doing that. Does it look like it to you on stream? If anybody is actually watching the stream right now, they could let me know. Because that would be very handy to know if that is actually the case. I did turn down some settings before. I did actually, and the thing is, like, I actually have put to crowd saying off, and I've still got crowd there, even after that was turned off about a week ago, and I've still got crowd, as you can see there. I'm not sure why that is the case. Maybe it's a factor of that crowd is basically what looks like people that are moving about, because I can see there's no one moving about. Hello Renault, thanks very much. Hope you're doing okay. Somebody just blew their engine. Great. Yeah, we're almost at the end of the practice session. I'm actually going to stick the qualifying setup on, actually. Don't want Daytona. Not a Daytona, we're at Hockenheim. Accidentally put on now the this is the issue that I've got, because I've got a very large size cursor. The reason why I do that is because when I'm playing League, sometimes I actually lose where my cursor is, because I'm so concentrated on, like, team fights, say for example. Oh, chat is working. I was wondering if that was working or not, and apparently it is, so that is actually good to know. Would like it a little bit further over this way though. Let's do that. If I can't have everything on ultra, I ain't playing. This is the problem. I can't do that. I wish I could, but if I did that, my stream would lag like hell. It would, honestly. So yeah, so like, these are my settings that I've got at the moment. I am hoping to be able to completely overhaul my PC completely later on this year. I've said it a few times, but next month is the 5th year anniversary of actually having this PC. The only thing that has been changed at all is the SSD, and that was last year during the summer, and that was only because the SSD corrupted. It just completely went, so I couldn't even load up my PC. So it was something I had to do, and I was actually thinking, do I just get a brand new PC early? But I think I would have done if I had the money to be able to do it. But yeah, I'm waiting for the next gen GPUs to see if the 5090 can handle triple 4K. If not, then I'll stick with my 4080 and wait for the 60 series. Yeah, like, I'm probably only going to get a 30 series, maybe. But, you know, we're seeing at the moment, like, gaming technology is going so sky high. Like, if you're only doing iRacing, you don't need the most complicated of graphics cards. Like, you can, like I would say, the CPU and GPU get it at a good quality, and that way you can run everything pretty much at max. But I can't afford to do that because on this PC, because if I do that, then like I'm already lagging most of the time when I'm streaming. Like you can see on my webcam right now, I might be lagging. I feel like I'm lagging according to my OBS, but I always notice as well, when it looks like it's lagging on my OBS, it's actually not that bad on stream. That's why I'm constantly asking, really, to be honest. So, yeah, it's just very annoying when I want to try and put on a good quality stream, and this is something that I like to do during my free time. Don't need a good PC these days, because new games are so shite. Everyone ends up playing older games anyway, yeah. Like, for me, there are some newer games that are coming out that are really good at the moment. Like, I remember, when was it? It was during the first year of the pandemic, I believe. I tried streaming Dying Light. I streamed one session, and I did about a few hours of gameplay, and it was perfectly okay. There were times where it was lagging, but it wasn't that bad. I went to play it a week later, and I was an hour into stream, had no idea the entire time when I was streaming it. It was literally 1 frame every 2 minutes. It was that bad. And that was because my GPU was just looking so bad. Do I have enough time? I do. So, let me get up my task manager, and obviously it'll look a little bit weird on here for the moment. It's double, I know. But this is the only way I can actually physically show you. So basically, when I have, so like this is my task manager, and this is what everything is going through as at the moment. So like obviously OBS, I've got that as like a run as administrator. It's got to be done. Because and I think that does help the factor of if it's lagging, it's not going to be as bad. Oh yeah, that is actually a good point. Yeah, I never thought about that, if I'm honest. Yeah, I should really turn off the preview. How do you even do that? Ah, there we go. If this goes down like really hard, then it's not that bad, to be fair. It's not actually that bad. Got this PC last year, and I'm surprised how 32GB RAM is lovely not enough these days. Yeah, like Star Citizen does a lot. But yeah, this is what, like, you can see, like 95% on the GPU, about 90% for the CPU. Pretty much all of it, like you can see here, 70% of the GPU is being used by iRacing. This is, and 33% on the CPU. That's a lot, that is, for just one thing to be using. But that's because when I bought this PC, my plan was mostly pretty much just sim racing. That was it. Really, that was the plan at the time. Had I known that I was going to go into more gaming overall, I probably would have bought a 20 series at least, because I could have done, and I think it would have been about an extra £50 or so, roughly speaking. But yeah. So what time are we going to be at for the start? Will it be bright or will it be a bit dark? Because I don't know, if I'm completely honest. It's sunrise. Okay, so it's still going to be bright. So that is good. Let's get ourselves onto track for the pit lane. I just need to sort out one little thing. Our usual strategy, we're going to do it like we do. We're not going to go out immediately. We're going to wait for the majority of the field to get out onto track, and then we'll get out onto track ourselves. Small flex, my GPU fan doesn't even turn on. Yeah, mine doesn't necessarily turn on, actually. I've noticed that, actually. Like my dad does. My dad's fan's very loud. Like he even turns on the overclock. He does for his as well. Right. Apologies if I'm not able to obviously catch up with chat, but I will try and catch up with you guys as and when I can. Yeah, it's always a good thing when it's dead silent. Now, I'm only going to do trying one time lap to start off with, so my tyres aren't going to be at optimum temperature. Gonna just let these two through. Yeah, there's a lot of cars out on track, obviously. But there's still about 50 cars, which is very good considering this weekend is Daytona. So you'd expect there not to be at full capacity for that reason. So the fact that we've got to full capacity, despite that, that's pretty good going. It shows how popular this championship is. Alright. So we're going to do just one hot lap. It's not going to be perfect. We know that. So this will just be nothing more than a bank lap, really. Well, it could have been a better hairpin there. Okay, 39.1, that's not the worst. We'll definitely improve on that, but we know we'll get better during the second phase, really. So we'll just go around, pit in, stick a little bit more fuel in, and then we're going to do a double warm-up laps run. Simon Ball's just behind us. He's got pole at the moment. He's been really quick this season so far as Simon, but... oh, what's gone on there? There's a couple of cars. They should get black flags because a black flag should come up because you can technically exploit with that by just standing still. Thankfully, I wasn't on a quick lap.
Shit. That was completely my mistake.
I don't know why Simon slowed down. Because he's now put me in a position where I may have impeded Jason. Okay, so currently at the moment we're P23, so it's not too bad, but we know we can be quicker. So, what we're going to do very quickly, we're going to put in a little bit more fuel in. Alright, just give me a minute because my fuel calculator's acting weird. It's definitely not 8 laps worth. So let me just do that real quick to get it to reset itself. So I think if we put 15 litres in, that should be fine. Well, we're all the way down to P30 now. It's like a lot of drivers are improving on their lap times. I know the guy just behind me has also come out of pit lane, so... what I'm going to do for a minute, I'm just going to go really slow here. Let John Payne through as well. Now giving myself a decent amount of space. Right, okay, so this lap is also going to be another warm-up lap. The next lap will be our last flying lap. But just looking to warm up these tyres some more. And not wanting to actually use them. But at the same time, we don't want anybody else behind us to catch up. Especially because 2 of them are our teammates. I will mute the voice chat on iRacing as well, actually. Okay, tyres are almost fully warmed up. Don't want to be too close to Thierry, so just give him a little bit more space. Oh, really? Gone wide at turn 1. Okay. Thankfully, I put in too much fuel that I've got an extra lap of fuel. And we've got enough time to be able to do that lap as well. Let's let these 2 far past. I must have understeered like really bad into turn 1. Which that is obviously pretty weird. But I can't get enough pressure into the right side tyres. I have no idea why. Okay, that's better. Being a little bit too late on the brakes. Got lots of space around us though. Screwed up the whole lap there, didn't I? I'm very far back. Thankfully, we've got another lap that we can do as well. Just hope we've not used too much of the tyre. Oh my god, yep. Well, that's it for qualifying then. P37 at the moment. That is pretty bad. That is for me right now. That is like really bad. I don't think I've ever started that far, this far back in the field before. So it'll be definitely interesting. I can see even Anthony Beck isn't doing that well. So yeah, this car just feels so understeery. Like even with a light fuel load, there's just, it's like as if there's no downforce to the car. That's how it feels. Yeah, bit unfortunate that the qualifying session doesn't go well, but yeah, P38 at the moment now. But I know as well that my VRS sprint race didn't go particularly well, and so this isn't a strong track for me either. And I think this is actually quite a bad track for the Ferrari as well. So you got a lot of different things that all add up into a matter of it's just overall not a great track for me, really. So like, let me think. So the top silver class driver is up in P5. That's Peter Yonkers. Then Darren Sharples, who I'm battling with for the championship at the moment. Then Paul Carey, Frank Cordier as well. Jason Finch is pole position for the bronze class. But Ben Warren is up in P11, so, but he seems to have found a decent setup for the car. So I'm wondering if maybe he's running a different setup to me. Probably. But yeah, it'd be interesting. So how is everything looking here now? Apparently everything is all looking okay. So maybe just on the factor of having the preview window completely off on OBS, it seems to have settled it down quite a bit, which is good. So it does seem like that Leah is also streaming her race as well, so that's to be expected. Hopefully everything will run okay for us. You know, I think just getting through the pack nice and slowly. There is a chance I might piss early because I am literally going to be behind a lot of drivers that probably I should not be behind. So, like, I am near enough right at the back. Like, I'm in like just in the opening of the last third of the grid. 53 cars have qualified. I think there's a maximum of 58 spots allowed, so there's 5 spots that did not get filled up. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. I'm not expecting to have the best of pace, obviously. Like, qualifying's made it especially difficult as well. So, as a matter of fact, looking at it, like, you can probably notice, apart from Marcus Bullheller, which I think was not allowed to, who I believe was not allowed to take part in qualifying, I'm actually the slowest silver class driver. So, and this lap was not a representative lap time of my pace. So, I think I can get further up the field. I think. Even with a slow car. But that will be the main objective for me, really. Is just make our way through the field. Try and take some pickings, really, from the field. Really, to be honest. And just do it slowly. There's no point in rushing things. That's a one-way ticket to being involved in an incident. So, it's going to be a long race, obviously. So we're just going to have to take our time with this. Like, even Leah's not set a great lap time, I don't think. Like, even some of the gold drivers, like, obviously Anthony Beck, he's one of our own drivers. He's only P28. David Narbont, P29. Daniel Slater, he's P31. So, there are drivers that are genuinely struggling. It's not just me. But, obviously with that, it does then mean that some drivers that maybe aren't necessarily always as quick, they are actually towards the front. Rob Taylor is a quick driver, but he's not been towards the front at all, I don't think, this season. He's actually starting P3. So, he's put in a really good lap. He has. And obviously, he does want to put on a good showing after his first lap retirement in the last race. So, hi there, Shane. How you doing? Hope you and the family all doing okay. So yeah. Who else? Maybe you could argue that should be further up the field. We were battling with Tom Jenkins. We were last time around. He's down in P34, so he's not even that far away from us. And I think we were similar pace last time out. I think so. Just goes to show, just going to a different track changes quite a lot. It does, honestly. Oh, that's good to go. Good, all good to hear there. Just making dinner. Yeah, I had mine a long time ago. I had mine like about what, 2:30, I think. Because obviously I'm streaming now, and I figured, right, I'll cook early, so that way I'm not feeling hungry during the race. And if I do feel hungry afterwards, then I can just have a sandwich at the end of the race or something. Good luck, guys. So I'm on Discord with the rest of the team, but I've just deafened myself. I have, so wishing them all good luck. So I'm gonna keep everything on mute, including Discord and the iRacing chat.
Oh.
Just in that way I can concentrate for the first few laps, because these first few laps are going to be really hard. So we just need to keep the car clean. If we can keep the car clean, we can definitely gain a lot of spots. Let's turn this on.
Radio check. Spotter radio check.
Okay, so that's
the track temp is 19. The air temp is 19 Celsius. 90 minutes. Stay behind Taylor in the left column.
Okay, so starting P38, I believe this is the furthest back that I've ever started in this league.
Get closer to Taylor.
I almost didn't realise I didn't have the engine on. Everybody's just like shot off. Right. Let's see how we do then.
Green, green, green.
Take it nice and easy to start off with.
July.
There's a spin just up
Yellow
ahead.
flag, keep your wits about incident. Turn 2. We think Junkers and Payne.
Rewind in the middle. Clear all around. Clear left.
Okay, that was a massive pile up.
There's an incident in Nord Curve. It looks like it's
And we did get
Jenkins.
the tiniest little bit of contact. But I think we're okay. But don't feel like I've got any damage. And that was even before the hairpin. Rudy's actually come through the field as well. It's good to see that he's not damaged by the looks of it. I'm going to have a look after the race if I remember who shot at my inside like an absolute lunatic.
Shirk is now leading.
Because I had to dart over to the right a little bit to dodge somebody else and then just come flying up the inside like as if nothing was going on. And I believe it was that car that actually
25.
caused that 1x. So yeah, we have gained 13 positions on lap 1. That was a bit naughty from Casper, as Sophie was in charge of some racing room there. And he wasn't giving her any space at all. Yeah, I believe that's Leah just up ahead. Just good to see that Leah's still in it. I believe that's Leah anyway. There's another Panda Pink car just up the road. I think that's Paul Carey probably.
The leader has just done 138.6. Alright Al, we think our refueling window will open after 29 minutes and closes after 1 hour 5 minutes.
I've already kind of gone into fuel saving mode already. Just so much traffic with this lot. So I think that's the best thing to do right now.
25.
Just try and save some fuel. I think if we can save a lot of fuel, that will put me in a good position later on.
The leader has just done a 138.
But this lot all here are fighting each other so hard.
138.4.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Come on, Thierry. You've got to give more racing room than
Right
that.
side. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Keep it steady. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Keep it steady. Clear, clear to the right.
So there's 2 possible reports I could file out already, and we're not even 10 minutes in. Quite bad standards at the moment, by the looks
Come
of
on,
it.
get your act together.
Right, let's turn the voice chat on iRacing, and I think now we're out of the thick of it.
That lap was a 1:39.9. The gap to Slater ahead is increasing. It's now 0.9.
This understeer is horrible. Just cannot get it to turn in.
You've just done on a 140.0.
Is there legit no grip on the track? 'Cause that could be the case. That the track overall is just lacking grip. Because it does seem like Thierry and Daniel are both struggling a lot as well. Okay, there we go. It's now starting to pick up a bit more now. Starting to get that grip all of a sudden now. Don't feel like I'm doing anything any different though. John Payne's already out. Okay, that's not good.
Your lap time was at 140.4. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.7 off the pace. You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 1.
Anthony Becker's slipped back. Of course, now sporting a brand new livery. So he's got the same panda pink livery as all of us do, but he has got some special. He has got some special decals. Obviously, with him representing the RAF, obviously being in the RAF before.
We really need to be in front of this car.
And try third. Got a better exit. You can probably tell I'm not taking turn 1 aggressive at all. I did a race here in RPM lock some time ago, and I had a good qualifying session then, and that was when Hockenheim was a new track, and I just got spat round at turn 1 because I hit the curb too hard.
There's an incident in Spitzkær hairpin. It looks like Taylor. Yellow flag.
So that's Stuart Taylor. Yeah, it is. He's behind us now. So the issue is for us right now, we can't get to Thierry because Daniel Slater's there. Oh, Paul Carey's out. Oh dear. That's not good. He's not had a good season so far, Paul. I do think I did see a Panda Pink car off the track with damage, so I'm wondering if that was Paul. I do honestly want to know what happened on lap 1, because this league has always been known to have a very clean
P25.
reputation.
Okay, Al. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
But so, for all of that to happen the way it did, that is unusual in this league. A big turn 1 incident like that to happen is quite rare. Like, you'll see the occasional, like, you know, a couple of drivers maybe getting knocked off the track and stuff like that. But you won't see a big crash. That's rare.
There's an incident in Spitzker hairpin.
Ooh.
Looks like it's Beck.
Mr.
Yellow
Beck
flag.
has gone round. He's going to stay there for a while. So that's a freebie then. But it's not one I would want to see, if I'm honest. Hey there, Ashes. It's going okay at the moment. There was a big crash at the start. I have no idea who caused it or what.
P24. That was 141.1.
But one of our drivers is already out. One of our drivers is having some difficulties. So we've just passed them after they've had another spin. We started very far back in the field. And we've actually managed to gain a lot of spots we have already from the first lap incident. Like, we actually gained, what, 11, 13 spots at the start. We did lose a couple of spots. We do have a possibility of maybe filing a report on one driver for a reckless move already. So, obviously that's to be dealt with after the race. So point in thinking about it too much now. We just got to get on with it. Yeah, hope you're doing okay yourself as well. A little bit wide. Yeah, that was a car facing the wrong way. That was one of our teammates.
That
Unfortunately.
was 14.1. Sector 3 is 1.5 off the pace.
Yeah, just got to keep cracking on. But this was always going to be a very difficult race for us anyway. I don't feel comfortable on this track. And this car isn't great on this track anyway. So, the fact that we have actually got a positive net gain at the moment, and a large one at that, is actually pretty good. I was expecting this race to be a lot more difficult. But the first lap incident has actually helped us out quite a lot.
Incident in Spitzker hairpin.
Oh, that's Casper.
The gap behind is now 3.3 seconds.
Right, the front left tyre is overheating a bit, so we do need to cool that down. Oh, Casper's almost gone round again. He's pushing too hard, is Casper.
Last lap time was at 1:40.4. The gap ahead is now 0.5.
Yeah, Casper's pushing too hard. So I'm actually doing completely the opposite, yet I'm keeping up. Like, I'm not pushing hard at all. I'm actually trying to bring the temperature of the tyres down a bit. So I'm actually driving very gently on these tyres now.
That lap was at 1:40.1.
Doesn't seem to be helping much though. He probably is killing the tyres, yeah. He doesn't generally, I think, push quite hard anyway. And he's had a spin, so that's not going to help matters. So point in being fast if you can't let out the tyres last long enough. Especially in GT3s.
Shirk is now in the lead.
That's with Thierry and Daniel just up ahead. And Daniel's got past, I think, yeah.
That last lap was at 1:40.1. B24. Ball is now in the lead. Alright, Al, stay close, wait for him to make a mistake. Keep them coming.
Not far away off the half-hour mark. Okay, with this train here, I'm actually able to save a little bit of fuel. I am per lap.
Stay close, there might be a chance here.
Cascup's gone really wide, so have I, but doesn't seem to be all that bad for me.
The gap in front is now 1.1 seconds.
Thing is, this could have been a 0x race for me right now, if not for being hit twice. Both of those two 1x's that I've got so far, for those incident points, are both from me being hit by another driver, and then straight afterwards, one of us two has gone off the track in some way or form. So effectively, I should be on 0x really.
That was 1:39.7. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
Does seem like everybody is just pushing a bit harder now. Seems like Casper will probably get this move here done. And quite get a hairpin right there. Apparently it was a fast exit though.
The gap behind is now 2.5 seconds. Ball is now leading. incident in? Spitzcare hairpin. Okay, Al, you've used half your fuel.
Hey there, Paul. Hope you're doing okay.
Okay, Al, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. That lap time was 1:40.2.
I don't think we're too far away from the pit stop window. Yeah, I'm doing good. Obviously this race has been quite difficult.
Yellow flag, caution, incident in. Spitzcare hairpin. Pit window is open.
There you go, pit window is open now. Oh, hello. I think that might be one of the newer drivers, Maurice. Oh, bit of debris on the track. Okay.
There's an incident in. Mercedes.
Oh, and an incident here. By the looks of it, it's cleared. Some more body work.
There's an incident in. Turn 10.
Oh, Daniel Justo with damage on the front end. That's another driver that's actually pretty quick. So he's had an incident with someone. I'm surprised there's no beef on the radio, if I'm honest. And I know Paul loves a bit of beef.
Come on, man, keep pushing. P21.
That's 3 spots gained. So we did pass 2, so there was a third car.
The gap behind is now 1.4.
I hate comms. Yeah. Well, you're the one that actually turns it off on iRacing completely.
The gap in front has increased to
Look, here's the thing.
1.2 seconds.
I'll turn off all forms of communication on League of Legends. I won't turn it off on iRacing though. I don't know why. It's not absolutely essential.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 22 Celsius. Taylor is leading the race.
No, not really. Won't make me faster, definitely not. Although, I'd have it on, turned it on if I'm hearing you all the time, telling me to go faster. Oh god, that was a bit wide. Okay, exit though, apparently. Go faster. Aye, Captain. Thing is, I am starting to struggle a little bit on the front end. It's understeering and it's wanting to oversteer mid-corner. That front left tyre temperature is coming up even more. It's because partially as well, the track temperature is starting to rise.
Okay, Al, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no
And
mistakes. He's faster than you, entering Spitzke hairpin.
this car is not doing good in higher temperatures. Tom Jenkins is out. Yeah, even the traction control kicked in there for a minute. Just didn't hear it. Wondering if I might just need to bring back the brake bias a little bit. I think I might do that in a sec.
Ball is leading the race. V21, you've just done a 139.9.
I brake way too early for some reason. Okay, I can brake a bit later.
There's an incident in Sud Curve. It looks like Sharples.
Oh, that's Darren. Somebody that we're battling the championship with at the moment as well. Oh, that's a bit wide. Okay, that's our first off track that we've gained all on our own all race.
Thanks, James.
Sorry, it was in an awkward place.
Spitzer hairpin. We think it might be Grenier. There's an incident in Mercedes. We think it might be Walker. Yellow flag.
There's another silver class driver, Frank Cordier.
There's an incident in Nord Curve. Focus on the exits. We can go faster here. B18. Shirk is now leading. Incident in Mobile 1. Looks like it's Hartley. There's an incident in Sud Curve.
In the middle, 3 wide. Clear right, you're clear. Clear all around.
16th place. Second.
Far right,
Again, no respect.
still there. Still there. Keep it steady. Still there. Hold your line. Right side, clear right.
That was the guy that gave me one of my two 1Xs at the beginning.
Ball is now in the lead.
On your left. Keep it steady. Clear to the left.
But yeah, once again, he's giving no respect on track.
Okay, Al, we're halfway home. Should be about 16 minutes of fuel remaining. Taylor is now leading. Your lap time was 1:41.1.
I think the next time we're both alongside each other and he tries to squeeze me out of the move, I'm just going to keep there. because it'll be evident to the stewards that I've given him space on more than one occasion, and he's not given me any respect in return. So if he was to hit each other, he'll be the one that's deemed at fault, not me. I think that's going to be my choice. The next time we're alongside each other, I'm just going to keep it there. And if he comes across me, well, that's going to be all on him at the end of the day. Because I've held my line, I've given him enough space, I've been predictable. It's him that's moved across.
Incident in Nord curve. It looks like Fox.
Oh, he's gone wide.
15th place. You've just done a 1:39.4. That's your quickest lap in this.
Car left. Clear left.
Yeah. We've got the move done though.
Taylor is now in the lead.
Thing is, even with that pass, my tires are actually in good condition again. I think he's burning his out. Just by trying to keep up. So as long as I keep a good pace, I'll be alright.
P13.
Like, at the moment, I'm actually now starting to set a decent pace.
There's an incident in Spitzker hairpin. It looks like Grenier. Yellow flag. Incident in Nord curve. We think it might be Fox.
Yeah, that's a car we let us all
B12.
by. Oh! Oh, I say, back marker, that's Marcus. So, pit stops are starting to happen now. Wonder how Rudy's getting on. He had a very good start. I'm hoping he's able to do the same throughout the race, really, to be honest. I know he's not that quick, but if he's able to just keep in a good position, then that'll be excellent for him.
All right, Al. 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Base is leading the race.
I'll run some Bathurst practice. By the time I finish this, once I finish this, I'll probably have a sandwich and then maybe go to bed, but I'll see how I feel.
The gap behind is now 1.3.
Might pit in soon in the next couple of laps. I really do feel these front tyres starting to go off. Just don't want to pit too early. Because I know my weakness in these races is after the stop. I use the tyres up too quickly because I've got open space.
Okay, Al. Lap times are pretty consistent. P12. There's an incident in Nord Curve. You've just done a 114.0.
Too early. Yeah, I think I'll box this lap. I've got traffic around me at the moment, so I want to try and get out of that if I can help it. And I'm not lapping particularly quick either. The track temperature is continuing to rise as well. You know what? I think that's actually a bad move if I pit in now, because the tyre wear is going to be higher.
Base is now in the lead.
Right, a little bit wide there.
P9. Okay, Al. The next car is Slater. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Sorry, Frederick. Didn't see you there.
Shirk is leading the race. Slater in front is pitting. P7. There's an incident in Spitzker hairpin. It looks like it's Grenier.
So Grenier went through that hairpin so slow that my Kuchi picked up that there was an incident involving him.
Right side, clear right.
Whoops. Just a little bit too much
Stewards
curve
warned
there.
us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
We're good on incident points though, which is good. Okay.
Very little fuel left. Box this lap, please, Al. 6th place.
So we'll be boxing at the end of this lap. Ben's just come out behind us, so he's doing alright. Oh man.
Incident in Spitzker hairpin.
Everybody's taking the hairpin, very different to me. They're taking a wide entry and to get a fast exit.
The
Well, I'm
leader,
doing the
Weston,
opposite.
is pitting. We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, box this lap. Shirk is now leading. Two litres remaining. There's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Alright, Al, we'll fill you to the end of the race. The car behind's pitting now. 100 metres, 50 metres. There's a car approaching. Stay in your lane.
Oh, there's ants. They're right there. So they keep to the right.
On your left. He's still there.
Now I'm on cold tyres, so I'm not going to battle him too hard. Thierry is a little bit further back. I'm hoping that maybe Anthony could actually help me a little bit. Maybe catch up to Mark Mathis.
There's an incident in Spitzker hairpin. We think it might be Williams. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. P15.
Okay, we're only in P19, so that's good. Not good. Lost too many spots.
On your left. Clear to the left.
Alright, that's good. We got past class. I've always known him to have incidents randomly, if I'm honest. Which honestly doesn't bowl too well,
Okay,
obviously.
Al. The next car is Slater. There's an incident in Spitzker hairpin. Looks like it's Sharples and Walker. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Oh, that's Darren, a championship contender. We have fought from P38, and now we pass Darren. This is looking to be possibly a miracle run that we're pulling off here.
Incident in Sachs.
And now Leah's only just up the road. Come on, Ant, just pull me along a little bit more.
13th place.
The fact that I've managed to come out on track directly behind Anthony has actually been probably the best thing that could have happened. Because I know how fast he is. And I think Anthony knows I'm not putting him under pressure, so he's just getting on with it.
Base is leading the race. Okay, Al, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Alright, Anthony's wanting to make a move. You always know Anthony's antics when he's in aggression mode. Yeah, he's wanting to make that move.
Okay, Al, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. There's an incident in Spitzkær hairpin. Yellow flag. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes
Richard,
left.
that's another freebie. So that's us up now into P16. Just keep an eye on the gaps with Thierry at the moment. Because if he does start to catch up, I have to be the one that makes the move. I don't want to have to pull out a move on Anthony to then get onto Mark, but I will do if I have to.
The guy in front is Slater.
Just not a way past for Anthony there. Anthony's really trying hard to look for a move. He just can't quite do it. Oh, that was close. Almost lost the car on the curb then.
Okay, Al, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Just can't find that move. Not at the moment.
Car in front is Beck. Taylor is now leading.
I wonder if Mark's tyres have gone. Because that's how it feels like.
Your lap times are increasing. Come on, keep your focus.
Oh, that was a bit harsh. I think Anthony's realised he's got to do it. He's done it.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Clear to the left.
There we go. Thank you ever so much, Ant. That is what teammates are for. We were patient. Anthony made the move. And we both managed to make a pass.
14th.
Thank you.
Right side.
Where you come
Clear
from?
to the right.
He's lucky he didn't turn me there. Oh my god, where's my braking?
Wasn't expecting that, but that.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 24 Celsius.
I think we just now make sure we keep these positions, me and Anthony at this point. I don't think we can really necessarily catch up to Daniel. We're getting away from Thierry,
Maybe 11th.
and I think we're starting to get away from Mark.
Shirk is now in the lead.
I think Mark has used up all his tyres, and that's what happened in the end. He used his tyres completely, and it has left him vulnerable. Yeah, the race leaders
All right, Al.
are heading up to
Minutes go.
turn
That's
2
10
at the
minutes
moment.
left.
So I don't think they'll reach us to lap us. Where's my grip gone? I guess maybe it's a little overheated on the front left again. So... But I think it's more of a matter of Mark is just now really trying to push hard to keep up. And I am a little bit.
There's an incident in Sachs. It looks like Hartley.
And I'm pushing myself a little bit too much because I'm being a pleb.
Position.
Simon Hartley's coming back out on track. Just give him a little flash just to let him know I'm behind him.
Ball is leading the race.
God, I'm always braking left for that turn at the moment. I feel like that's my normal braking zone, but apparently it's not. Maybe I'm keeping on the brakes too long.
Shirk is now in the lead.
Yeah, my front left tyre is shredding at the moment.
P12. Ten minutes of fuel remaining. P10.
Right, we've only got about 4 more laps probably. Depending on where the leaders are.
Okay, Al. The next car is Beck. P11.
Car right. Clear to the
Oh,
right.
that's good for Mika. Didn't help me up too much, maybe a little bit, but that's alright. Got an easy area to allow somebody to just simply pass straight away. Alright, not many more laps to go.
Thanks.
Okay, so we're up into P13 because Casper's pitted in a little bit too low fuel to make it to the end, I guess.
P9.
Unless he got too many instant points, possibly.
Thank you.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Alright, next lap will be the last lap, guys. I believe.
Okay, Al.
Oh no, he won't be.
You've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
After this lap, there'll be another 2. That'll be pretty much on the limit, actually, where fuel's concerned, I think.
Incident in Spitzkær hairpin. Looks like it's Kraus.
Go ahead, Charlie, you're up.
P11, sector 2 is 3.7 seconds off the pace.
I'm hoping Anthony actually does put Daniel under a lot of pressure. Because Anthony's not had it easy this race, but he's made a good fight back.
There's an incident in turn 7. You think it might be Sanders? There's an incident in Spitzkær hairpin. It looks like Beck. Yellow flag.
Oh, Anthony spun. Oh no. Commentator's curse. Yeah, to make it all the way back from starting P38, some of it has helped with the first lap incident, which we will take a look at. Okay, now them two are now embroiled in combat. If Mark can keep Frank behind and long enough, I will finish P12.
P8. One more lap to go. We're running on fumes, mate. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Okay, that's the hairpin
Just
done.
2 minutes left.
Them
2 minutes
two
to
are
go.
fighting hard, so
2 litres
I
left.
can just take it easy now. Oh, they are going at it proper hard. I just saw Frank just
Very little fuel
lunge
left.
it down the inside. Oh, Anthony's actually retired. That's such a shame. Unless maybe he got lapped. I don't think so, though. Well, after starting P38, possibly the furthest back I've ever started in a league race, we do come back and finish P12. I will take that any day of the week on a track that I have not really practiced much at all.
P12. Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
Yeah, plus 26 positions we've gained from that race. Obviously, we don't get the class win, but I think our main competitors all had issues. I think, really, to be honest. So, I think, considering how bad qualifying went, I think we still get a net positive. I think, honestly. Sophie finishes P15. Very well done, Sophie, for that. Darren finishes P16. Our main championship rival, I would say, at the moment, finishes behind us when we started quite far behind compared to him. So that is a big W. That is. Such a great race in the end. Such a great race. And this is not a strong track for the Ferrari either. Much like Daytona, this is not a strong track for the Ferrari. So all we did, we achieved our objective. I said it at the start. Just keep the car clean, keep ourselves in a respectable position, and things will come to us. And that's exactly what happened. I just didn't expect it to happen as quickly as it did. Rudy finishes P30. I can see that on here. I think maybe he might have got into an incident, possibly, but you know, he had a good start, you know, so he did all right, I think, in the end. Let's pull up over here and get the car back to pit lane. But yeah, a really good finish. We kept the car clean. 5 incident points in total. At least 2 of them was down to cars just not giving enough space at the start. The first one was just somebody lunging it like as if nobody was there, like under normal race conditions. What you got to bear in mind, at a race start, everybody is in one single area of track, so the chances of there being collisions is quite high. So what you got to bear in mind is the fact that you just got to slow down a little bit more. You have, so you know, and that's the main thing. So, but yeah, give me just 1 second. So, right. So, first things first, what we need to look at is the race start. So, lap 1, I don't know what happened, but lap 1 was chaotic. I think multiple cars retired on the first lap. So, let's have a look. Okay, so Paul Kerry retired, John Payne retired in the first couple of laps. But I think there was more to it than that. I can see Kari had a bad race. Tom Jenkins had a bad race as well there. Ryan Walker, I think, retired shortly after the stops. I think he had a hit with Darren Sharples. Where is Darren, by the way? Oh. Wait a minute. Where's Darren? Darren? It can't be that far down, surely. Darren's down here. So he finishes P16. Darren started P7. I started P38. The finishing result is what matters. I finished P12. Darren finishes P16. Also, class results. I finished P3 in class. So, considering we were second to last on the grids in the silver class at the start of the race, this is a big fat W. This is, you know, when you think how many silver class drivers were there. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's 18 silver class drivers. So I started P17 in the silver class. I finished P3. That is an impressive result. That is. Before we forget though, let's go to lap 1. Let's go to lap 1 and see what happened. So I'm going to go to fire chase. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of all of the race lab stuff. I am. And also turn off my crew chief because I no longer need it. So what happened at the start? So I'm going to play it full speed first of all. But this first lap was chaotic. There was multiple cars off the track. I gained 13 positions on the first lap. Just to put that into perspective. So all I looked to do was just keep it very nice and clean. I knew this was going to be a long race, but I can gain positions at the start. You can possibly say... Oh, I did a bad move there, actually. Yeah, that one's on me, actually, in fact. The reason why I dart over to the right is because there's a very sudden, very large checkup. And it is a bad habit of mine that I need to get out of. Is that I always dart to the right. I don't know why, but I think it's more of a factor of... I think sometimes it's more of a matter of I'm trying to keep off the racing line. And by me sticking as tight as possible, it gives me more room. And it is a bad habit of mine. So what I do here, Casper. The thing is, though, he knows that there is an incident ahead. He can see everybody's really slowing down hard. So the fact that he's not even slowing down for the incident, that we both should probably get a penalty there of some sort. We both should. Casper's not slowing down for an incident, and I am being a bit unpredictable by turning right because I'm thinking that this car is going to stop. So my initiation is I want to fill this gap here, but he's charged down and I have no opportunity to be able to see him there. But you could possibly also say in the same breath, he should be giving me the place back. Probably. So I might speak to an admin and just see what they think about it. Obviously, they won't be able to tell me too much about it. I might even speak to the rest of my team, actually, to be honest. And see what they say. Because you could possibly say that, yes, I have cut him off a little bit, but he has cut the course. And technically, you could possibly say in one breath, he should give me the place back because he's cut the course. He has. But then another thing could possibly say what he's trying to do is just try and get out of the incident as quickly as possible. But that's a yellow flag issue. And what he's done there by shortcutting the track, that's not a yellow flag issue. That's just cutting the track. So, I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. So, let's rewind it. I am going to go a bit further ahead. I'm going to go a lot further ahead. So here's Leah. So, where is she? Or who's she around? Mark Mathis, Stephen Titz, Olivia Grenier, Benjamin Sanderson, Daniel Justo. Okay. Ben Warren's up here. This is where Paul Carey was, and he retired on the second lap. He started quite far up, so he started P8. John Payne started P6. They both retired in the first couple of laps. That is a big shame. That really is. because the Ferrari's not that strong around here at all, and they both put in such strong laps. Well, John's in the BMW, he's not in the Ferrari, but still, you know, I don't think John races quite so much in GT3s at the moment. I think his priorities with iRacing is a little elsewhere, but I don't know. I know he streams, but he doesn't stream quite so much as he used to. So let's see what's happening here. There's right to the left hand side. Oh, this is Yonkers. This is Yonkers. Oh, Peter, I'm sorry, but us as a team have been talking about Peter for the past week, and for those of you that watch this particular stream during the week, you may have noticed we don't have Alana this week. There is a chance that Alana might not be participating in RPM because of an incident that she had with Peter last week. Peter and Alana were both fighting for the race lead. The reason why I was so surprised that I got class win last week was because it should have been either Alana or Peter. They both crashed with a couple of laps to go. They did. And like, I will say personally, Alana would be seen as unpredictable in my eyes, because of the way that, you know, she broke early. That is in the rules. You know, there's not much you can do about it. If you're breaking a rule, you know, you are going to get penalised. And in the eyes of the stewards, when you look at it, she was being a bit unpredictable by breaking earlier than what she would normally do. But, you know, there is an open case to her, what she said, and that was that she knows she's being shallower for turn in, so therefore she's anticipating that by slowing down earlier. And Peter is not able to read that. And in her eyes, that Peter should be the one getting the penalty, not her. But the rules are there, you know. She's in a defensive stance. She is at the end of the day. But here we go again. Peter, you won't see it now until about here. He suddenly clips into John here. And he was never going to make that inside move. He just never was. And unfortunately, with that, it also collects Paul in that. Oh, Darren started really far up. Oh dear, okay. So yeah, so Paul gets collected in the incident. Oh my god, John, what are you doing? We keep talking about this. John has this habit not holding his brakes. He's done this time and oh my god. What? Why are you just driving through the guy? Who is that? There's a lot of cars here. This is why I'm obviously, you know, just trying to get through them all. Who is that then? So obviously Paul has got damage here. He reverses up a little bit and then attempts to rejoin. Who is this here? It's David Robson. Okay. Oh, that is a hard hit. And then he just tries to drive through Paul. Yeah, he's going to get penalised for that. I can tell you that now. He is going to get penalised for that. Because that's driving through another car. Which is a very big no-no in this series. So there's Rudy. So Rudy's actually had a good start. He started P45. He did. He was only a lap down. Did he have an incident of some sort during the race? His best lap was actually the last lap, a 1 minute 40.3. Let's have a look. Just having a look at his lap times, seeing what they were like. By the looks of it, he pitted on lap 35, 36. Yeah, he pitted lap 35. But to be honest, it looks like he didn't have an incident at all during the race. So that's very good for Rudy. That's a good result. That is. So, should be proud of that. So yeah, so there's that. So at least now we know what happened during the first lap. And yes, there was a lot of chaos. So our best lap was a 1:39.3, which was on lap 28. This was. So, and this was when the track temperature was just starting to creep up a little bit. Now, well, what lap was it that I had the first of 2 incidents with Thierry? I know the first one was quite early on. Okay, so it's just up there. Okay, it was this lap here. So, basically, I get a bit of a bad exit because I am still... Because I'm having to slow down for this car here, which is Webwar. So Webwar spins around. I have to slow down because he's directly in front of me. Because I'll see here, this is Sophie right here. So I see Sophie slow down a little bit. And because I'm so close to Sophie, I have to slow down as well. I do. And also make sure that Webwar is going over to the right. So he does that. Thierry is now going to go alongside of me. That's perfectly fair. But watch what happens here. No racing room at all. No racing room. If we are perfectly alongside each other, he's slamming into my door and possibly turning me around, or himself. So this was just a matter of zero respect. This was zero respect. And this wasn't the first time that we lock horns either. I'm going to be honest, I was actually very happy when I overtook him, to be honest. I think from that point on, I got a lot more motivation to just push on as hard as I could. So, let's see. I need to do... So now I need to have a look and see. What lap was it? It was this lap. Because I think it was... Yeah, Sophie had an incident, I think. Yeah, she had a spin herself. So that's Sophie there. So she had a half spin on the final turn as well. Thierry is under the same incident that I had, but he's positioned himself better than what I did. Because he wasn't as close. I guess I kind of just gave it to him, really, to be honest. I shouldn't have done, but... I wonder if maybe I need to stop giving respect to people so quickly and so easily. Because I think this is part of my problem. I think I need to race harder and accept that sometimes drivers aren't just willing to do anything to try and keep a position or take a position from you. And I've just got to, well, not ram them, but I need to race them just as hard. Sometimes I'm going to get the bad end of it, but sometimes I'm going to get the good end of it. And I need to just accept that. Because I think this part here, I almost got re-overtaken by Sophie straight afterwards. And like, Petr Feserek was actually doing quite well this race as well. And he wasn't that far behind. Yeah, make him work for it, yeah. That's what I need to start doing a bit more. It is something that, since I've come back to iRacing, I have a bad habit of doing. I'm giving drivers too much respect. So I need to start actually pushing harder on drivers and start making them work for a bit more. That's what I need to start doing. So it's something to be worked on. But yeah, obviously, thank you ever so much for everybody for joining the race. It does mean a lot for those that have come along to this evening's stream. I have literally just realised I never changed the subscriber goal up above me. Last time I checked, it was 272. It may have increased during the stream. Sometimes notifications don't always come out. But yeah. Yeah, it's still 272. Obviously, our goal for the year is going to be 350. But we are gradually getting more and more subscribers for each short that does come out. They do seem to be the very popular thing at the moment. And it's something that I am thinking about maybe just concentrating more on. Maybe instead of doing a video, maybe once a week, is maybe doing a couple of streams a week, possibly. Or maybe even 3 streams a week. And not doing so much on videos. Because I think streams are also popular. And honestly, I do find them a lot of fun to do as well. I think, to be honest. I think the video part of things, sometimes it's like, it can be a little bit stressful at times. It can. So, and I think streaming is more my forte. I like talking to you guys, you know, first and foremost. You know, it's very enjoyable. And any particularly funny, you know, bad moments, me looking like a pleb moments, obviously we can rip parts from the stream and put it into shorts. Which, by the way, there's a lot of shorts that I need to catch up on. I do as well. So basically, I think I've got about 3 weeks worth that I need to edit. So they will be done over the coming days. Like, so much so that even tomorrow's one's not been done yet. So yeah, I haven't done it for the last couple of weeks and I need to catch up on it. So I'm hoping to be able to do a load tomorrow. Obviously, with the 24 hours of Daytona coming up, that will be a priority for me as well. Just to remind you guys, you may have noticed there wasn't a video last week. That was because I did 3 streams last week. So I figured 3 streams and a video I think is a bit too much. So I figured just do 3 streams and I think that'll be alright. So it will be the same for this week, obviously, as well, because we've got the 24 hours of Daytona this weekend. We will not be having a video for this coming week, but I think what I might start doing is actually doing 2 fuller long streams per week instead of doing a video. So I'm gonna try and see what works out better and then basically go from there. So I am going to end it there, though. Thank you ever so much for everybody coming over to watch the stream. It has been a lot. If you have enjoyed tonight's stream, then please do give it a like. It does help out tremendously if you do. And if you do want to watch further content such as this as well, please do hit that subscribe button. And also ding the bell as well, because without dinging the bell, you don't get notifications when new shorts come out, new videos come out, or when I'm streaming. So ding that bell, otherwise you're not getting notifications. You're not being told the fat man's live. So there you go. So I beat the trolls to it. I call myself fat, so you don't need to. So yeah, so thank you ever so much, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. The next stream will be the beginning of the 24 hours of Daytona this weekend. So I hope to see you then. Hope you enjoy yourself for the rest of the week. And I hope all your practice sessions go well if you're doing Daytona yourselves as well. I'll see you guys over the weekend. Have a good night, everybody.